name's Vicky Cook and I want to give you 3 self-care tips that every woman absolutely needs to know. I know men need self-care too, but I mainly speak to women, and so these are 3 self-care tips that every woman or man needs to know, okay? So number 1 is make sleep part of your self-care. I think too many of us have erratic sleep routines. We tend to just go to sleep just when we're tired, and we don't always have like a set sleep routine. Have a set sleep routine and try and go to sleep at the same time every night and wake up at the same time every morning, okay? So make sure you're getting enough. Also avoid any distractions in the room, like don't fall asleep with the TV on. Try not to have your mobile phone in the room. I know it's really hard. But if you keep your phone next to you for an alarm or whatever, put it on airplane mode so that you are not tempted to, the second you wake up, start scrolling Facebook and Instagram. That's probably actually one of the worst things that you can do when you start your day, because it's like when you start scrolling Facebook as soon as you wake up, it's like you're in reaction mode, okay? And so try not to. I've actually been able to be really good at this lately and not go on Facebook the second I wake up, and it's actually made a huge difference to how I start my day, okay? And so don't have caffeine and sugar right before you go to sleep because it can make you jittery, I know. Just try to have some kind of like nighttime relaxing routine, like maybe meditate, maybe put on some sleep music just as you're falling asleep, or leave it on throughout the night. I like to do that sometimes. It helps me wake up feeling calm and peaceful and refreshed, and I can start my day the way I want to, and like I said, not in reaction mode because I'm instantly on Facebook. So that's number 1. Number 2 is say no to others and yes to you more. This is really huge. I mean, I know it's not easy to always say no to people because, especially if, I don't know, if you're a people pleaser and you just like to make everybody else happy. Maybe you have guilt when someone asks you to do something and you say, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't. And you kind of like carry that guilt around with you. It's totally okay to say no. In fact, it's not good for you to say yes to everybody, okay? Because if you think about it, we only have so much time in the day, and if we're saying yes to everybody else and no to our own self-care, in the end we become so burnt out that even if we want to help other people, we can't because we're so burnt out, okay? And so practice saying no more. There's very polite ways to say no. It doesn't mean that they're no longer your friend or you don't ever help them again. It just means you kind of start setting those boundaries and having that time every day or every week, if it has to be, for your own self-care and doing things that, are good for your health, your mental health and your physical health and your emotional health, okay? And it'll make you more confident, and in the long run, when you're taking care of yourself, you would be a much better person to be around anyway. So number 3 is take a self-care trip. Go away somewhere, even if it's just a weekend, or even if, you're not stressed out. Sometimes it's just good to get out of the normal routine of things. It isn't, obviously having a routine is really, really good and it's important, but sometimes you can get so in your routine that you can just get bogged down, and then we start to kind of feel like depressed. We start to think that, oh, is there not more to life than this? Sometimes just doing something out of the ordinary, it kind of like it keeps us alert, it keeps us rejuvenated, it keeps us refreshed. And so just kind of getting away just every now and again is good for us, whether you go by yourself, whether you go with a friend or your family. It's really good to just get out of that routine sometimes. So I hope those 3 tips were helpful to you. I'll just run through them again. Number 1, make sure you get enough sleep. Number 2, start saying no more and yes to you more. And number 3, take a self-care trip, okay? And so I hope these helped you. If you are really, really serious about really taking better, making your self-care more of a priority, I have 9 more tips for you that will absolutely help you with your self-care, help you end 2020 if it has affected you in a small way or a big way. It will really, really help you end 2020 in a positive way. It'll help you get into 2021 really feeling good about yourself, really, helping you come up with a plan for your own health and well-being so that 2021 can be a better year for you. If you would like them, drop the words self-care in the comments so that I know that you want it, and I will send it over to your inbox for absolutely free. There's no email required. You don't need to download them. I will just send them over to you. If you want them, let me know, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.